Welcome back to the Mythic Giraffe Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Ron, and I'm trying not to melt.
Yeah, it's currently 150% humidity.
And 700 degrees.
Golly day.
Yeah.
Did you know that the county won't open the cooling stations until there's 3 or more consecutive days where the feel-like temp is over 105? How stupid is that?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I thought about if I was homeless and I lived in this kind of temperatures, I would be the swollest person in the world because I would spend all of my day in a gym.
Yeah. Either that or walking around the mall.
Sure. Well, you can scrape together $15. You get a membership at a gym, and you can,
Yeah.
shower. Inside, you'd be so ripped. It's kind of tempting.
It's kind of tempting. Life hack for you.
Yeah, just lose your job and live in a gym. I mean,
Yeah.
I basically live at the gym now. Just got back from our blazing hot vacation. Oh my god. The air conditioning in my RV was not working great on the ride over there.
No.
Yeah.
That's no bueno.
Sweaty mess for 2 hours.
Yeah. And that's always good when you're in traffic and angry already, and then the heat and humidity add to it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, when you
No.
just willing the air conditioner to just blow something out. Yeah.
Wasn't your wife like fanning you?
She was working.
Oh.
Quote unquote. It was so humid and hot out that the skylight on my RV, condensation was forming on it.
Oof.
Because it was cold in the RV and hot as balls outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you save that water, so then it's, cooling.
That's what I said. We need to find a way to save that water and use it for other things.
Yeah.
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 But
Reduce,
really,
reuse.
No more camping in the summer. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so hot, like Saturday, that just didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to go to the pool because it was so hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, the other day I was like, I don't really want to walk outside the 30 feet from my house to get in the pool. Yeah. But I mean, I remember when I was younger, I tent camped in this kind of stuff.
There were maniacs tent camping this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of them put their rain cover over their tent.
What?
How they didn't die in the middle of the night, I will never understand.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Shoo. Yeah.
I can't imagine how sweaty it was in that little tent.
Yeah. That is one thing I've noticed the older I get. I don't like to be like sweaty feeling.
Well, I love being sweaty, but if I'm sweaty on purpose. Like if I go in a sauna, I love that feeling. But I don't like just like walking around my neighborhood sweating to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a weird world.
Yeah.
And if I sweat in the sauna, by the time you get out of the gym, it's usually gone. If I sweat at work and I just stay sweaty for 24 hours.
Oh, gosh, that's miserable. Yeah. Your uniform sticks to you. Your underwear is in places it should never be.
I went through 3 uniforms the other day at work. So I had that fire, and I sweated through that one uniform, and then I sweated through another uniform, and I was like, okay, this is...
Yeah.
Then it rained.
Yeah.
It's like, if something else happens, I'm going naked.
Well, you didn't wash your uniforms?
Didn't have time. We had 27 calls for service in an hour.
What? No. The city's not busy like that.
Yeah. We tried to wash our uniforms, and I think I got them to the washer, and then we went on a call.
God.
And then Meg throws her uniform in with mine, and I'm like, well, this is uncomfortable. Now your unmentionables are in with my uniform.
It's not like it's going to do anything.
I just don't want them mixing.
As long as you don't accidentally try to put on her britches.
Yeah, it'd be weird.
I didn't
Get like
realize we wore the same cup size.
one leg in her pants. That's maybe it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just hot and miserable, and yesterday, oh my gosh, the heat coupled with the humidity and the way the wind blew, it was like we were working in the Purdue plant.
Mm.
It was awful. Like they had side tangent. I have never seen grown men get more excited about emergency lights before in my life.
Oh god.
Like there was a rep coming to show like light packages.
Oh, I know what
And
you
they're all, oh, I'm like, do the lights turn on and off? Do they blink? Awesome. That's super. But go out there and look at it because, they're getting that new Durango for Swift. And we're looking at it. And then the wind changed. And I was like, it's hot. It's disgusting. And it smells like ass out here. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My friend the other day described me as the most firefighter that's ever existed. And I was like, you are more correct than you'll ever know. We were talking about something. There was a fire in Newcastle County. I was like, I didn't even hear about it. And they're like, what do you mean you didn't hear about it? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Was it on my house?
Right.
And then something that came up, and I'm like, I don't care about that either. They're like, do you have a firefighter? I'm like, yeah, at my job.
Yeah.
Where I work.
Right.
Does my fire engine have tires and brakes?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see like CPAs sitting around. Man, did you hear what happened? The extra decimal point they found in Illinois the other day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm assuming teachers don't talk about teaching when they're getting drunk at the bar every time I see them.
No, but they're probably talking about like idiot kids.
Yeah, that's fair. That's most of the kids.
I had this one kid that didn't know the difference between 5 and an X.
Clearly, one of those is 10.
It's true. God. Yeah. Do they teach Roman numerals at all anymore?
How would I know?
I don't know. I'm just pondering.
I would imagine not. They got to, right?
I don't know.
It's got to be a history class at least.
Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll do it. Next memo I send out, I'll send it all in Roman numerals.
Yes. Put dosages in Roman numerals.
God, yeah. See if it catches it. Yeah. What is this?
I mean, I'm good till like 100, and then I start, once it gets the L's and the M's, I get screwy.
But L is 50.
Yeah.
C is 100. M is 1,000.
1,000, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can figure it out, but it's going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. I have to give you XVII milligrams.
Yeah. Or is it IIV?
I have to convert these XII.
I'm either giving you 3 or 7. I don't know. God, can you imagine? All right, Doc, we're en route to your location. This is paramedic BXVI. We just gave a XX patient. I point milligrams percent.
They would not be happy with us.
Golly day.
They're not happy with us anyways.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had old Roman numerals.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, playing any new exciting video games?
No, I mean Destiny's new stuff has kicked back off, so I've been into that. It's really about the extent.
Yeah, I haven't.
Destiny's Destinying, the new story made me cry.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was a very good end to a 10-year cycle.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I know they're going to keep things going. Part of me just wants it to stop and do something else.
Right.
Yeah. So, how about you?
Not really. It's kind of feel like it's been a lull in the game market this year for me.
Yeah.
I haven't really been excited about anything. It's kind of how I feel about movies. I'm just not excited about any movies. God.
My wife and I had this conversation. Oh, do you want to go to the movies? No. But you didn't know. You need to let me finish and say what's in the movie theater. I don't care.
Is
Is it
there
Deadpool and
anything?
Wolverine? Then I don't want
Right.
to see it. That's the only movie I'm excited for.
I don't think I care to see it in a theater, though.
I will, just because.
Why?
Because I'm an animal, Ron.
But it's just going to be a less enjoyable experience than sitting in your own couch and watching it.
What's I saw, was it last week? Furiosa's on streaming, so I'll watch that now.
Yeah, I'll just watch it at my house.
Yeah.
I got a nice comfy recliner.
Yeah.
I can control the air conditioning.
Yeah.
If anybody talks, I just throw a pillow at them.
Yeah. My wife did. She was like, "Oh, the movie theater in Cambridge, they're like the tickets are only $7 and they have the nice reclining seats and everything." I was like, "Yeah, because it's Cambridge."
Yeah, what are you
Like,
going to try,
oh,
40 minutes?
well, let me go to Cambridge, go see a movie and get stabbed. Nothing good happens in Cambridge. Nothing.
There's a triathlon there once, I think.
Oh no, they have one every year and they like drown people in the river.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're drowning people. People drown in the river.
I don't know, man. Those Dorchester County people. Hey, city boy. Yeah. But yeah, nothing. Cambridge. They got RAR Brewing. Okay.
I actually like RAR Brewing.
Yeah, I mean some of their stuff's good, but I'm just no. I don't. I don't need to go to Cambridge for that. I can go down to my local gas station and get their beer.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't disagree with your statements.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that I.
They used to have a place called the Amber Room.
That sounds sus.
It was like an old person, not old person, but like a old timey restaurant kind of thing. I don't know. My great grandparents took me there.
I don't remember my great grandparents taking me anywhere. I don't think my great grandparents ever went out. That's my theory.
Well, I mean, my great grandfather drove till he was like 92.
Oh, my great grandmother, when she was 96, was driving from Pittsburgh to Newark to come see us.
Nice. See, she went places.
But I don't think she ever went out to dinner. I can't picture her out to dinner. Is that weird to say?
Yeah. Well, my great grandmother was habitual for anywhere we went. Any of the little, like, you remember they used to always have those little packs of Lance crackers and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
She would empty the entire basket into her purse. And when the waitress came back around, "Miss, this was empty when we sat down." Okay, so you're really sticking it to him, Grandma. Go, yeah, you're small. Sneak over there and get some off the other table. No, there's people sitting there. God.
Oh, great grandma was a klepto.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those things like if you live through the Depression, though.
Yeah.
Got to find me some crackers just in case.
Yeah. And she always had Certs mints in her
purse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear some of them had like a sweet taste to them. It's like most were mint, but there was one that was like had this weird sweet taste before the mint. I don't know. It's probably some arsenic or something she's putting on it.
It's lead.
It's probably lead paint. Yeah. Yeah, they would drive like from Tillman Island to Nova Scotia and all over Hell and Creation.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their giant boat of a car, because I mean, that's how you know a car is safe. 18 feet long, and
when you can't see the wheel lights because so long. I remember the old, was it a Lincoln? My girlfriend in high school drove this old ass Lincoln. That thing took up 38 parking spaces.
Oh yeah, they're land yachts.
Yeah. And drove like it too. I mean, it floated all over the road.
Oh yeah. The steering was not tight in them at all.
No.
Yeah. You had good like 3 inches of play in the steering. Oh gosh. Yeah, I saw this thing that it was like an old advertisement, but they had this. I can't remember what kind of car it was. It might have been a Ford, but in the back, like window area, because it was a rear engine car, there was like this depression, and it was a baby's bassinet. It was like, baby will sleep safe and sound with the warmth and rumble of the engine nearby. It's like, oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
definitely back in the olden days when we had some weird issues of safety.
Oh, with the backwards
The
facing car
backwards facing
seats in
seat.
the
Yeah.
station wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 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 Oh, what did that kid's here in the back seat? All you need's a lap belt.
Yeah. And the lap belts will be made out of molten lava.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because if any time sunlight gets on them,
Gosh.
they would literally burn the impression of the seatbelt in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I remember
And that-
screaming at my mom to not put that stupid seatbelt on because it was so hot.
And the seat itself was that weird plasticky
Oh,
thing that was, again, hot. And like, I remember my grandmother's car, it was older, so it had a crack in the seat, and that thing would slice your leg open.
My mother's
God.
Zephyr wagon had this very distinct smell when it got hot. It was like rotten hot dogs.
Oh, that's delightful.
It's because that was that plastic whatever crap. And you would sit down, and if you were wearing shorts, your leg would stick to the seat.
Oh yeah.
God. The 80s
Yeah.
were so miserable.
Yeah. They'd take a turn too sharp or something, and you move, but your leg is adhered to the seat.
Yeah, that was the safety feature.
Yeah. They're forward thinking.
Yeah.
God, and I remember my mother never wanted to stop somewhere on a trip, so she always kept a mason jar under the seat. So if I had to pee, guess what? I was peeing in the jar.
Nice.
Yes.
Side tangents to that. I've decided that you and I have to issue an official apology to all of the millennials and zillennials and whatever Gen Alpha is out there in the world.
Okay.
We're apologizing because we are Gen Xers and we are responsible for ripped jeans and mullets.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so sorry.
Why are they back?
It's awful.
Golly day.
I will say
there's like mullet competitions.
Yeah. And they're taking the ripped jeans way beyond where we did it.
Yeah.
I saw a girl who had ripped jeans that basically it was a flap from her crotch to her knee, and then it connected again and then flapped down again.
Yeah.
Looked like she had been in an explosion.
Oh yeah. You see like the entire thigh, and then the kneecap has a little cover, and then like the calf, and yeah. And I'm sure those jeans cost 3 times as much as functional pair of pants.
When's the last time you bought a pair of jeans?
2 years ago.
Oh wow!
Well, no, me personally I haven't bought a pair of jeans in forever. My wife buys jeans and stuff for me.
I wore jeans the other day to dress up to go out to dinner.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I bought these jeans in 2010. That's
nice.
The last time I probably bought pants.
Yeah. The other day, I told my wife, I was like, I guess I need to break down and buy shorts, because I needed some new shorts, because most of my shorts were like getting frayed at the edges and stuff.
Sure.
She's like, well, when's the last time you bought shorts? I was like, I don't know, 6 years ago. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, it's a piece of clothing. I don't think about it. I was like, I still wear T-shirts that I've had for probably 12 years.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
We were commenting the other day. It was so hot. I was like, I still have my thin work T-shirt that's probably 15 years old, but I still wear that thing when it's hot.
Yep.
Back when we had our summer pants and our winter pants.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and you got them mixed up one time. Oof. You're on a call in the winter with those thin pants, and the wind catches you, and you're like, "Well, I'm frozen for the night. This is cool."
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it's good times. But yes, we officially at this podcast. This is our official apology.
Yes.
Mullets suck. Stop doing it.
Please stop. Yeah,
they look stupid.
Yeah. There was only one man that could pull off the mullet, and he's dead.
It's Patrick Swayze. That's
exactly.
It.
Yeah.
No one else has ever been able to pull off the mullet.
No.
Ever.
And you can call it whatever you want. Oh, the Kentucky waterfall or what? No. It's It's a mullet, and it doesn't need to be out there. It looks like somebody killed a muskrat and strapped it to your head.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So
That's it. And I've seen like they shave designs in the sides. Oh
yeah,
gosh.
I see them in the gym all the time, and I'm like, you just
Yeah.
look like a dork.
Well, the Utes today, the male Utes, their hair is awful. It's either a mullet or it's that weird, I don't know, dead mop on their head that's just kind of dangly down, or they've got like that front brim swoosh of their hair.
Yeah. They also
Yeah,
don't
and
know
that
how
proves
to
to
wear
me that
baseball
there's a
caps.
vindictive God out there, because if a guy like me can't have a head of hair, but an idiot like that can, no. No.
But they also don't know how to wear baseball caps, nor do they understand the point of a baseball cap. Because I get yelled at by the Utes at work about my baseball cap being, like I fold the brim. You're not supposed to fold the brim. No,
No. The front of your head is not flat. You're not a
that is
flathead
correct.
Indian.
Yeah.
God.
And also, that hat's supposed to sit in your back pocket. It's the whole point.
Yeah. If you need
Yeah.
it, you take it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. A friend of mine sent me a picture the other day, and it was a guy with his baseball hat on backwards, which I'll do that. No
Sure.
big deal. Had a pair of sunglasses on. I was like, okay. He was like, look at this idiot. I was like, wait, I wear a hat backwards with sunglasses at times. He's like, no. Look closer at the sunglasses. The sunglasses had a built-in brim. So it was like a mini hat thing. I was like, no, yeah, that you should have punched him in his mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they're taking all the bad lessons of our generation and applying them to their lives.
Yeah. When I see like the giant sunglasses are back.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah. Smaller sunglasses. Polarized. Polarized is so much better than what we had in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
We just squinted a lot.
Yeah. You are not Vanilla Ice. You don't get to wear those sunglasses.
Even he looked stupid.
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying, at least he was, a quote-unquote famous person.
I mean,
which, Rob Van Winkle, if you're listening, we still love you.
We do enjoy your music when it comes on.
Oh, yeah.
Nostalgically.
Yes, very nostalgically. I mean, music nowadays sucks. It's hard to be a kid.
Just getting old. That's all we are.
Yeah.
Well, this takes me right into
topic
topic
said
one.
That somebody in her class, a boy in her class, got a perm a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets one like every 6 weeks or something. Which I was like, wait, isn't that how you make your hair dye? Isn't it bad for you to get a perm every so often?
I don't know if that's actually true.
I don't know.
I used to believe that you didn't wear mesh caps because it pulled your hair out at the roots.
No.
That's how we go bald.
No, it's not. No. You just anger some god.
Well, I don't know that it doesn't explain, because I've angered a lot of gods and I still got hair.
You haven't angered the wrong one, though.
Okay.
Say that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Which, why is it? It's not a perm, because there's nothing permanent about it.
Well, it's not a marker.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. Oh gosh, see, what is time?
Well, nothing is permanent, right?
Oh no! Oh gosh, yeah. Oh God, what's topic one?
Well, it rolls kind of into what I was talking about. So, in the 1500s and 1600s, right? Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. There's
Donatello, Raphael.
Rock stars, right?
Yeah.
They were artists who were rock stars.
But were they?
I don't know.
I think we look back at them, they are, but at the time, did a lot of people know about them?
I mean, Leonardo was the king of France, paid him a shit ton of money just to come live at his palace for a while.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that is rock star.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty rock star.
And he painted the 16 chapels.
No, that's Michelangelo.
Okay.
But, sure. But anyways, I got to think about it. Who is the most famous artist of our
Oh,
lifetime?
oh gosh.
I have an answer, but
Is it? I mean, would it be Warhol
that's not my answer. Oh, got a little nose.
or? Gosh,
There is only one artist who I would consider a rock star of our lifetime. Warhol's
is it?
probably a little early for us.
Yeah. Um.
It's a happy little decision,
Oh yeah. Oh God, Bob Ross is definitely.
right? He's the only
God.
rock star artist of our
Yeah.
lifetime at all, right? Like,
I would think.
what happened to that world that we don't hear about artists anymore?
Hmm.
Or it's
Well, I
just that
think.
we're not cultured.
Well, I think we're culture. It's just, I think art is a lot different than it used to be. Also,
Is it?
well, I see these artists and they have like the canvas on the ground and they have a paint can and they poke a hole in it and they let it swing around a bunch of times and that's their art.
Sure. I mean, my second
Hmm.
answer was going to be Banksy.
Okay.
I don't really care about his art,
Yeah. But you know the name.
but I know the name.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the end of the number of people I can say. And Bob Ross isn't even alive anymore, so it's down to Banksy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah. And for you listening out there, if you've never heard of Bob Ross, just type it into YouTube and watch it.
And just fall asleep.
Just watch one of the episodes. He's one of the most charismatic, caring, delightful human beings who walk this earth.
Always part of the diamond of kindness.
Oh yeah. Him, Steve Irwin, Mr. Rogers.
And Geordie LaForge.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the diamond of kindness.
Golly dang. Yeah.
By their powers combined.
Shoo. Get fixed
Can't
everything.
have him in the same room. He would break the world with kindness.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah. But art is so. I think my theory, when I started thinking about this is what I've been thinking on my vacation.
Yeah.
My theory is that we don't care about art anymore because, like, when you, in the 1500s, when you saw a painting, it blew you away,
Yeah.
right? It was like, oh my God, this is a person that I've never met in life, but I know what they look like.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, they have 38 pictures of Instagram. I know exactly what this person looks like.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
Yeah.
the camera killed art.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because I typed into Google 21st century artists and Mark Bradford,
Never,
Yayo Kasuma,
never heard of him.
yeah, Louis Bourgeois,
So
Tama
definitely made up name.
Abst. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Yoshitomo Nara. There's Banksy. Yeah, Richard
But none of those
Prince.
people
Albert.
could walk up to
None of
me
these.
and
I'm like, who are these? I've never heard of these
right,
people.
yeah, like you know what Leonardo da Vinci
Peter
looks like.
Dong. That's a made up name.
That is definitely a made up name.
That's a made up name.
You know what 500 years later what Peter Leonardo looks like. You have no idea what these people look like.
Yeah, green, blue bandana.
Very good. Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It's yeah. Well, like, we know that Van Gogh cut off his ear and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Van Gogh and Rembrandt and all those names that you
Yeah.
at least the name. You might not be able to identify a
Oh
Van
yeah.
Gogh versus a
Well,
Rembrandt, but
and I couldn't tell you, impressionist versus
yeah,
whatever.
Picasso, all of those things.
Yeah.
You know the names.
Yeah.
You don't know
Who's the
anybody from
guy
us.
who's the painter that had it was like all the clocks and everything were melty.
Salvador Dali.
Dali. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it got me thinking about philosophy. This is
Yeah.
whole brain went crazy. You don't have philosophers anymore. Like, can you think of somebody you would say, since Nietzsche is a philosopher, like their job is philosophy?
Is John Stewart the closest?
Maybe.
That's all I
I
can
don't.
think of.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's just something that was so important for
Yeah.
thousands of years and is gone.
Right. Yeah. To just like there's this guy or gal that's just there, and you just go to sit with them and think.
Or the you think about like Socrates and Aristotle and Hume and all of these people, and you go, these people made a profound impact on how we think as
Yeah.
as just people. Nobody does that anymore,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. Like,
Yeah. Maybe they're on the TikTok.
you think
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not on the TikTok.
that's it? We're just not on the TikTok, but
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
not just the TikTok. I mean, it hasn't been. I don't feel like we've had any philosophers in my lifetime.
Uh,
Do you feel like you know any philosophers that have been alive
other than
your whole
you, no.
other than me? Uh, yeah.
God, if I
It'd
could
be
spell
great to
century.
be a philosopher.
21st century philosophers. No? Martha Nussbaum? Charles Taylor? I've never heard of these people.
Sure. I would even say you couldn't name 20th century philosophers.
Yeah.
Like, there's a good chance we didn't, like, Socrates wasn't well known outside of, like, Athens in his lifetime. But everybody knows who Socrates is now.
And that's the thing. I mean, and then, back then, I mean, Athens was a big deal. That was it.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, Chinese would disagree with you, but it's cool.
Well, yeah.
Western philosophy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why these things that seem so important to the world are gone.
Yeah, 20th century even. I'm not seeing Ludwig Wittgenstein.
Yeah. The
That's
Wittgenstein
that's a
dilemma.
fun name.
It's a fun name.
Yeah. Hillary Putnam. That
Oh
name
yeah,
sounds
Mr.
familiar for
Putnam's
something.
daughter.
Yeah. Yeah. God, that guy looks angry. Rudolph Carnap. Man, just looks angry.
Well,
This guy looks like Darren. Shoo, I'm sure he had some insightful things. Golly day. Yeah, that's wow. So we don't philosophize and we don't art.
yeah. And at one point, I think people would have said the thing that made us humans was philosophy and art.
Yeah.
And now we just don't do it.
Yeah.
That's a little worrisome. We don't
So
sit.
that's how the robots are going to take over.
Yeah.
They're going to use our newfound weakness in art and philosophy. Oh, God, they'll ask us a question like, "What is time?"
Yeah.
Oh,
well, maybe that's the reason we don't have philosophers is we're worried about different questions now.
yeah.
Like, we're worried about what is space when we're not worried about what is to be human anymore.
Yeah.
Which we really need to start worrying about what is to be human now. Because
Yeah.
what happens when we're humans who can live 300 years? What does that become?
Oh,
Because side tangent to this, I watched a whole
it's gonna
video
be
on
hot and
how
sweaty.
they think in the 2030s we're pretty much gonna get very close to immortality.
In the 2030s?
Yes.
In like 10 years from now.
In like 10 years from now.
Man.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah. Well, I guess, like if uploading your conscience kind of thing.
Well, I mean, just think about modern medicine. Like,
Yeah.
we're solving heart disease. It's not gone, but
Yeah.
we're a couple generations of medicine's well better than Lipitor now.
Yeah.
But diabetes is I think, something we're going to have a real answer for sooner rather than later. There's still going to be people who die from diabetes, I'm
Oh
sure, but
yeah, yeah.
I
It'll
think
drop.
it'll drop. We've, I mean, we
Well, and I
solved
think
AIDS. I
yeah,
hate
and
to
we've
say
kind of
that.
talked about it before. I mean, this next generation, they are healthier.
Yeah,
Cigarette smoking is
gone.
drastically
I mean,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. And
Well,
I mean, I see so many ads now for alcohol free, you know, beer, liquor, and wine
oh yeah, there's a
because,
whole alcohol-free shop in Baltimore now that just serves alcohol-free beers and wines
yeah.
because kids aren't
Hmm.
drinking alcohol anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think about like cancer treatments.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's weird to say because we just lost somebody to cancer, but we also just have 3 people who have survived cancer,
Yeah.
but would never have survived 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
look at our retired lieutenant who just
Yeah.
got
He
to
rang
ring
the
the
bell
bell
the other day.
on his treatment, and nobody
Yeah.
thought they basically said this is just going to be the end of your life.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy to me. That's so we're closer and
Yeah.
closer to solving those issues.
Yeah. Huh.
And then we have to think about what it means to be human when you can live to be 200.
Oh my gosh.
And if you can live to be 200, you can live to be 500.
Oof. Golly day.
I mean, that's my goal, is to retire right before they fix all the problems. And then I get to live forever on my retirement.
Yes. Oh my God. Yep. No, 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 no. This says pension till death.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 It's, I
Oh,
mean,
what's it? You can't afford it anymore? Yeah, just levy the taxes from a local municipality to me. Give me
barring,
my fiefdom.
barring trauma,
Yeah.
it's conceivable that we can live
Yeah.
well past what we consider the lifespan of a human.
Yeah. Well, I
Even
mean,
you and
just
I.
think. Well, I mean, what? 100 years ago, we would be elderly.
Sure.
So.
Well, I think I was talking about to my brother the other day. My grandfather, when I was a kid, is my age now. He was so much older looking than I am now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe that's my perception of myself. But boy, I look at pictures and I go, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's true. Like I was looking at some pictures today at lunch, and I was just like, "Wow, people looked old."
Yeah. So really what I'm really saying here is I need people to start paying me money to be a full-time philosopher, and I
Yeah.
will think about these deep thoughts
Somebody needs to.
and send out a report.
Yeah.
And I can't be interrupted by weird things like working.
No, 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 no. Because that'd be a thing. As soon as you start to get like in the thought train, you'd have to get ready for work.
Yeah, we don't need that. We need me.
Yeah. Or if you were driving to work and an epiphany hit, you've got to be able to pull over and put that down, pen to paper.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be in the middle of a call and
No.
something hit me and then I forget about it. No,
Yeah. No. No. No.
you can't risk it.
No. No. It's
So
too dangerous.
government subsidy.
This is
at
what
least.
separates us from the robots.
Yeah. If you all want harmony in our world, you just need to donate money to me now.
Yeah. It's easy.
And right now on your phone, on your Zune, should be flashing a 1-800 number that you can donate money to.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my deep thoughts for this vacation.
Those are deep thoughts.
Yeah. This is what I do at 10 o'clock at night.
Golly, 10 o'clock at night.
I know. It's late.
Oof. Ooh. Wait, side tangent. Why doesn't every sleeping area in America have a ceiling fan? Or a fan of some sort?
I don't know, but I have a ceiling fan I'm not allowed to use, and it drives me crazy.
What do you mean you're not allowed to use it?
The wife hates it.
What?
I don't understand.
Does it make her cold?
She just doesn't like the air blowing on her.
Oh my
It
gosh.
drives me
What do you
crazy.
wait? Tell her to put the blanket over her head.
I just take the pillow over her head and just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No. God. Yeah, we were
No,
on vacation,
everybody.
and the one night we bring a fan with us now, but the one night I hadn't set it up yet, and I'm laying there. I was like, "Why am I so miserable?" It's like, "Oh, because there's no air movement."
Hmm. Yeah, I slept at Station 2 the other day on overtime, and there was no fan in that cubby, and I was like, "What the crap? What
I
kind of
thought
hotel is
I
this?"
thought every cubby had a fan.
Have you been to Station 2 anymore? Looks like a
No,
frat house is getting ready to sink into the swamp. It's insane over there.
Really?
Oh God,
Ah,
it's terrible.
Ugh.
Yeah, yeah. You just
And that's the
this.
newest station.
I know. It's only one
Dang.
station that's holding its own over there.
Yeah.
Old Station 1.
Ugh.
At least we're not sinking into the swamp. So we put on the
It's
side of the building.
it's a slow sink.
Not that slow.
No, it's not.
I mean, a
Oh,
slow sink would be like an inch over 30 years. A couple inches over 10 years at this point.
yeah.
Yeah.
The furthest I think I measured was like 3.5.
I mean,
Yeah, that's not good.
it's not good. It hasn't been around for 3 decades.
No.
I mean,
Oh,
you walk in the engine bay and the pillars that are supporting the building are exposed.
yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that very large concrete tower that's got cracks that are leaning seems like a real problem.
No, it's not
No.
leaning. That's all in your mind.
Yeah, it is all in your mind because the whole pad is leaning, so you're like, oh, it looks straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily, we got the roof sandblasted.
Yeah, I was worried that they were going to repaint that roof and it would be enough to topple the building. So, that extra
Yeah.
little weight,
Hmm.
take the whole thing down. It's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might not make it through my career.
I think it'll last hours.
You think?
Yeah. I think it'll be one of those like Frampton retires, and as he walks out the door, it just
Like he closes the office door and everything comes down.
he like starts shaking. He's like running out.
I could see that.
Oh God. I'll be there to see it.
I won't. Send me pictures.
I will. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, moving on to topic 2.
Yeah. Topic 2. So you thought of things on your summer vacation. I was gonna, say, what are some good memories or things you like about summer vacations? Because I got and this is one of those deep thoughts. Like, I guess we're just ingrained because of school that summer vacation is a thing because we
Yeah.
have that time off from school. I wonder if people that go because there's people in the United States now, but across the globe that go to year round school. So I'm sure they don't think the same way as a summer vacation.
I don't know
They
though,
just
but in Europe,
have
they think it's a big
holiday.
thing, right?
Yeah, but they have like breaks and stuff like that throughout the year.
But they do like a 3-week holiday. That's like a normal thing in
Yeah,
the Europes.
the Europes.
The Europes. What do my best memory of summer vacation?
Yeah,
To the Gulf one year with my family. That was pretty cool.
the Gulf of
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Went to
Yeah.
Canada for summer vacation one year.
Ooh, I bet that was nice
That was really
because
nice.
it was cooler.
I don't understand. This is the theory I don't get. Why go to somewhere where it's hotter in the summer?
I don't know. I see people
Why
like,
go to
oh, go to
Florida?
Florida. Why? One, why are you going to Florida?
Well,
Two,
fair.
why are you going to Florida in the hot, swampy season?
Yeah. Why go to Florida? Why go to the beach?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so hot.
And sandy. It gets everywhere.
It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend's a teacher, and she always works over the summers.
Yeah.
And this year, she works for a camp, and this year she's like, I can't do it anymore. She wanted to do part time, and they were like, no, we're just gonna get rid of you.
Oh,
She wasn't
wow.
very happy about that, but
Yeah, that's
whatever.
not. Yeah.
So this is
That's
like her first
unfortunate.
summer vacation since
Yeah.
she's been a teacher, and she's like definitely enjoying her summer vacation. Every time I see her, I'm like, I hate you a little bit more.
Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
I mean, she's definitely living up to that life. And, I mean, good on her.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think it would be great for everybody to have that kind of time off.
Yeah.
You would just be a happier person.
Well, yeah, I think, and a lot of people need to feel less guilty about taking time off.
Yeah.
And bosses stop making people feel guilty about taking time off.
Well, it's always my anger at our job. They give us plenty of time, just can't take it off.
Right. Yeah.
It's.
Well, you can take it off, just not when you want.
Yeah, sure. If
I look right here on the calendar. There were 7 times in the middle of winter when it's cold and windy that you could have taken off from midnight to 7 a.m.
Yeah, I could have taken February 2nd, which is a Tuesday, off. Everybody's favorite time of year to take off.
Especially on a Tuesday. Well,
yeah, especially on Tuesday.
You got to celebrate Groundhog Day.
Sure, I'm sorry, February 3rd. It wasn't even, but whatever it was, there was a chief officer department who had that conversation with me, and I'm like, you're ridiculous.
Yeah. I will say, though, sometimes taking that random weekday off is delightful.
Oh, yeah. It's
because I'll look at the calendar and be like, oh, look, it's not a holiday. So my kids are in school. My wife has to work. It's me and the dogs.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Especially nice when you're on shift work like I am, and you're just like, I'm just going to take this random Tuesday off and I have a whole week off.
Yeah.
It is nice. But sometimes it'd be nice to be like, I'm going to take like 3 weeks off, and then, if you have kids and you want to take, like this is your daughter's last summer vacation with you.
Shut up.
It would have been nice for you to take a nice long vacation away.
My youngest, while we're on vacation, so I guess this is our last family vacation. No? She said, well, I mean, next year, sis will be in college. I'm like, we will still do things. It's not, things don't end just because the oldest is going to college. She will have breaks too. And if it doesn't match up with our trip, that's on her. But yeah, we'll still do stuff. Oh, okay. God.
I mean, if you think back to when you went to college, you didn't want to come back for hang out with your family during summer break.
I didn't go away to college, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, she might meet new people and be like, "Oh, we're gonna go to."
And look, if she does, more power to her.
I could just see your daughter and be like, "I'm going to Bermuda for 3 weeks."
No, I couldn't see her doing that.
No.
The little one, yes.
Yes, she could do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's this van parked outside that said "free trip to Bermuda." The door shut. Wait, where'd she go?
Yeah, definitely see that happening.
Yeah. Well, one of my oldest friends, she's going to college in Hawaii.
Ooh.
And we're like, oh gosh, I guess, we'll see you next summer. She's like, no, once I'm gone, I'm going.
I mean,
oh, okay.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, she's going to realize how expensive Hawaii is.
Well, yeah. Yeah. And there's only so much poi you can eat.
I don't know. I could eat a lot of poi.
Yeah. And what's the weird hamburger egg gravy thing they eat?
Oh, I don't know.
Mofongo? No, that's something different. Oh, Hawaii.
Never been to Hawaii, sadly.
Oh, yeah. Burger.
I'd like to go.
Egg. Let's see. Loco Moco.
Loco Moco.
Steamed rice with a juicy hamburger patty, brown gravy, and a fried egg.
Doesn't sound terrible.
I don't know. I guess it's like their version of poutine almost.
Yeah.
Instead of fries, you had the rice. Yeah. I don't know. I remember my family. We used to go to Ocean City all the time.
Yeah.
It's right there. Ugh.
We very rarely went to the beach when we were kids. Yeah. We had a place on the bay we would go to.
Okay.
But we'd only go there for like a couple days a week.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd come out. The
I can remember the road trips to, the beach or wherever. Sometimes that was even more fun than the actual destination.
Sure. Yeah. We always did, like, July 4th was always the big family unit got together and went somewhere.
See, my
Yeah.
family never did that.
Oh. It's
Yeah,
probably
my
healthier for
family,
you
it was
guys.
only just, like the parents and the kids. I remember one year, like we went to Ocean City and it was like 4 couples that worked together all went down together. So like all his kids were playing together and the parents were together. But that was like the closest we ever did to that. Now my wife's family, they've always been like huge family trips once a year and this and that. And it's weird. I don't know.
Well, I would say now my family goes the other way, where, like, now that we did all that as kids, now nobody can stand each other. Yeah.
Maybe
We
you just took a trip with your mother.
yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, which was fine. We just, the extended family, though, we wouldn't go places anymore.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
I can remember
cousins and uncles.
did you guys have like family reunions?
No.
Really? We had those.
Yeah, never once.
I mean, there was like 100 people there, easy. I was like, everybody get together, get a picture with your third cousin, whatever. It's like, hey, yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, would that have been fun?
I
Like,
don't know.
hanging out with all people that
I
you.
remember my dad's side of it, they would have it like, oh gosh, like up near, like somewhere in Talbot County, usually. And then my mom's side, they would have it down in Fenwick. And there was some park that they would like rent out, I guess, or something. But yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah, there's your great Uncle Phil that everybody called Uncle Filthy.
worrisome?
He was a painter and he was always like covered in paint and stuff. Like
We
house
were
painter kind of thing.
we were the black sheep of the family, so we
Mm.
definitely didn't do that.
Uh.
I've heard tell that they had family reunions that
Heard
we weren't
tell.
invited to. Yeah.
God, look, one of them's listening right now. Damn it, Ron found out.
Yeah, yeah. I knew this whole time.
And thinking about it now, it's like, somebody was like, "Oh, wouldn't that be nice?" I'm like, I don't know, maybe. I don't want to think about the logistics of it though.
Right.
It's hard enough to get my family to agree to dinner, let alone extended people that I don't really know.
But if you're not talk to them now, why would you want to spend time with them?
Yeah. Well, and I think part of it is with social media, you don't have to.
It's fair too.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, you see pictures and stuff like that. It's like, oh, look, like I was talking to my brother today. I was like, oh, yeah, see, our cousin is, pregnant again. He's like, well, she had the baby like a month ago. I was like, shows you how often I see, stuff from her on social media then.
Yeah,
But again, I didn't have to, hang out with her.
I don't hang out with people I don't want to hang out with.
Yeah.
That's how I always view it.
Yeah.
Why waste my time? If I don't want to see you now, it's like the whole idea of a high school reunion.
Ugh.
I haven't talked to you in 25 years. Why would I want to talk to
Right.
you today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I talked to 3 or 4 of the people I graduated high school with all the time at work. So,
Right. Slightly different for me.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't go to a one-room schoolhouse.
It was not one room. There were 5. That's like we were talking the other day. I can't remember what it was. Somebody was asking about graduation classes. And I was like, yeah, I graduated with 62 people. They're like, did you go to some weird private school? I was like, no, public school.
Well, it's a different world out there in the bumpkin land.
Yeah. 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 God, I remember, let's see, I was 15 or so. And God, my aunt's family lived with us in our house for like 2 months.
Oh,
There were 3 of us, mom, me, and my brother, and then my aunt and her 3 daughters. Yeah,
sounds like a Brady Bunch movie.
it was bad.
It sounds awful.
It was.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still talk to any of those people?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The middle and the youngest of the daughters and my aunt. So they actually live right next door to my mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Which, side tangent, is how we knew the fire marshal's wife, is because she was good friends with my youngest cousin. So she would hang out over there all the time.
Hmm.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yeah. And it's not 6 degrees of separation in Wacomico. It's like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
couldn't even tell
Fred.
you.
Yep.
I couldn't even tell you where my first cousins live anymore. Well, I
think
did
I've
just
got
see one of them today.
one that lives in Carolina now, I think. I don't know. There was one, she was a skater, like a figure skater, roller skater. She was really good. I don't know whatever happened to her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's been on the Olympics 3 times.
No, we would have heard about that. I would think.
You would
Yeah. Because her parents still talk to my mom. So that's the other thing, the weird schisms that happen in families and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I can't go into my family in that way, but my family is nothing but schisms. I've got an uncle who's, we think, living in the woods somewhere.
Oh, cool.
And no one will talk to him.
Oh, wait, like living in the woods because he wants to be like off the grid, or living in the woods because he's a homeless person?
Column A, column B kind of thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is he hurting himself?
Don't know.
Is he hurting other people?
Don't know. To be honest.
I say if the answer to both those questions was no, hey, bully for him.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't even know what state he lives in.
Oh. It sounds like a state of delusion.
Well, he's always had real mental health issues.
Oh gosh, poor guy.
Yeah. And then when you ask his sisters about it, well, he's this and this. I'm like, well, he's mentally ill.
Yeah.
Known this forever. I knew it when I was 3, I think. Yeah.
I wonder if for his survival kit he has a pot with a lid.
He should. It's the most important tool you can have. He should just join the gym, and then he can get swole all the time and get air conditioning. Yeah.
I side tangent, the outdoorsy stuff. I saw this Instagram reel or something, and this guy was like, "Oh yeah, splitting wood is so hard. Here's an easy way to do it without an axe." I was like, "Okay, I got to see this." This knucklehead was taking a handsaw and sawing in like halfway through the little mini log at the top and the bottom on opposite sides, and then would take it and beat the hell of it against a stump, and it would shatter and be like, "Oh, so it's split."
You could have just used the axe.
How is that easier than an axe or a hatchet?
Everybody needs to have a gimmick to get on the internet.
I guess.
Not me.
You still got to make your survival video about the pot.
Yeah. I'll jump on that, just like the 14 YouTube channels my wife tells me I should start.
14. All right.
Oh, my God. All the time. You should start a YouTube channel about this. I don't want to. Well, you should. I don't want to.
Yeah. Maybe she's secretly filming you. We found out that she's secretly posting you on social media.
Yeah. She's not so secret about it. She just does it against my will. It's not so much a secret.
That's not.
But I'm the bad guy because I say I don't want it to happen.
Yeah. God, you should start a different social media account and be like, Rando picks a sherry.
That's what I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Let me guess. She got upset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Issues on the other foot.
Yeah. She's like, well, I don't want those random people knowing what I look like. I'm like, well, it's weird. It's weird.
I didn't, but it happens to me.
Yeah.
God. That's what you should tell her. She's like, yeah, I was at the gym the other day. I had 5 people stop me. Hey, aren't you that Ron Wismer guy?
Yeah, I saw you with your dog.
Yeah.
I've tracked down your location. I know where you live.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Not that it's hard to find my location.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
The
I
internet.
am sure that we could cheaply hire somebody to sit around your house like a stalker. And maybe that would prove to your wife that you don't need to be on social media, and she would stop posting the pictures.
That's kind of an awesome idea.
Until the person gets, actually obsessed with you. Then it's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just Googled Chris Truitt, and there's a christruitt.com.
Oh my God.
It is, it's not a great website, Chris Truitt.
Oh, is it a fancy one?
No, it's like his
Okay.
resume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few Chris Truitts out there.
Yeah, this guy is the Village of Biscayne Park, Florida village manager.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't understand that you don't have to put Village of Biscayne Park, Florida village manager, because it just makes you look dumb.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
He's got to be about our age.
Yeah.
Maybe a little older.
Maybe he's the real Chris Truitt.
Well, if he starts coming for you, then you know it's a one situation.
Yeah, there's a or is it, oh my gosh, maybe it's me from that other timeline. I still shirk at 10 a.m.
You should.
God, one of these days.
This one does have hair, though.
Yeah, see? Yeah. Well, I hope folks out there had a good summer trip, if they've already had it, or have a good trip planned, or maybe you're holding off on your plan till cooler weather.
Yeah, that's my suggestion to you.
Yeah.
Do it when it's colder.
Or go north.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing. Going south this time of year, it's like, oh yeah, they have hurricanes and humidity and thunderstorms and bugs. None of that sounds fun.
Yeah. It's all terrible.
Yeah. But yeah. Let us know in the show notes, the comment section, what your summer vacations are like, or hit us up on Discord and tell us what your summer vacation's like, or who's an artist that we should know about.
Yeah, definitely who's an artist we should know about.
Yeah.
That's
and make it somebody we can actually find. Don't be like, oh yeah, my cousin Jimmy.
Right. I'm sure there's amazing artists out there. I'm just saying they're not rock stars of our time anymore.
Yeah. Let's make them rock stars,
because we have
people.
real rock stars.
Yeah.
Well, folks, be safe out there. Stay hydrated.
Cool. Oh my gosh.
Please God, stay hydrated.
Yep. And if you start to get thirsty, drink more water.
If you're from Pennsylvania, stay off the roads because you can't drive.
Agreed. Take care, folks.